Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Esteemed guests, please stand to welcome the DeBakey faculty and staff. Please stand to welcome DeBakey faculty and staff. Thank you. Thank you. Please be seated, everyone. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. Honorable guests, families and friends, dear colleagues and DeBakey guests. It gives me a great pleasure to welcome all of you to the first 8th grade graduation ceremony of the class 2019 at DeBakey. I am Umar Farooq, the lower school assistant principal, and I'm delighted to be a part of this dignified and special event. Our graduation is truly the high point of the academic year. Before we begin, let me remind, kindly turn your cell phones to silent mode and be courteous to those around you by refraining from talking loud. The event photographer will be in charge of taking pictures throughout the ceremony. Now I will invite Al-Bara Islam, our 9th grade student, to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran. Please welcome Al-Bara Islam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you, Albara. Now, let's all stand for the Qatari national anthem, followed by the American anthem, please. The Qatari national anthem will be presented by Maya, Bayan, Maita, Abdulaziz, and Solaf, our grade 6 students.
وعلى ضياء الأنبياء قطر بقلب سيرة عزا وأمجاد الإيمان قطر الرجال الأولين هماتنا يوم الفداء وأعمالنا يوم السلام جوارحا يوم الفداء قسما 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 بمن رفع السماء قسما بمن نشر الضياء قطرا سقط وحرة البسط بريح أوفياء.
Thank you, students. Please remain standing. And now for American National Anthem, I will call on stage Miss Lizelle with our students Elizabeth, Amna, and Al-Jazi. Please welcome Miss Lizelle and the students. I'm honored and privileged to have had the opportunity to work with such a unique group of students. And what I mean by unique is being only one of its kind, unlike anyone else. Each of you have something to offer to society and this world we live in. You just have to find what it is. You must challenge yourselves and those around you to do better, be better, because you are better. Your participation and achievements in sports, debates, science tech fair, and in many other events was great. And thank you, my dear students. So I, as well as the dignified and fine educators and distinguished guests sitting in front of me, know that the potential is there. And DeBakey's mission to prepare you to compete, lead, and succeed in the global society to make this world a better place. As your assistant principal, I challenge you to be responsible enough to fix the little things that seem to hinder you from being and doing your best. Be respectful enough to always say thank you, and I appreciate that. To all those who help you reach those milestones in life. So who deserves your thank you more than your parents and your teachers? Dear graduates, please stand up and give a round of applause to your parents and teachers for all their efforts to make you ready to take on challenges of the world. Dear graduates, please stand up. Let's clap. Round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can sit down now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored today to have our chairman of the board, Dr. Arthur Taylor, along with other members of board, Mr. Jamal Al-Saleh and Mrs. Muna Muhallab. We are greatly thankful for your presence and time. Thank you very much. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. John Quincy Adams. It is my distinct privilege now to introduce to you our keynote speaker today, our Honorable President and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Virginia Paris. Dr. Paris has been a CEO since she was 19 years old. Wow. She is a remarkable leader who has been a financial officer for one of the largest colleges in Texas, where she managed a budget over $350 million. She was a college president, directing and leading the activities over 70,000 students. She has led the transformation of many educational institutions and now leads DeBakey. She is responsible for creating the new model for DeBakey and adding grade 5 and 6, which created the lower school, and that I am proud to lead for her. Without further ado, I present Dr. Paris.
Thank you, Mayor. Hello and welcome everybody to DeBakey High School. Wow, look at you, graduating today, getting ready to start high school. I'm going to ask you, graduating class of 2019, to stand for one moment. One more time, I want you to stand. But for something different, I want you to stand. There are people in this room that love you, care about you, inspire you, give you direction, provide everything that you need for you to excel. And those folks are your parents. So I want you to give your parents a hand, please, for all the hard work and everything that they do for you. Okay? But like you really mean it. Come on, nice. That's right. That's right. Very good. Now you may sit down. Now you may sit down. Thank you. Why did I say history in the making? Do any of you know why I said history in the making, students? No one? Because you're the first 8th grade graduating class of DeBakey High School. You are history in the making. And because I know, like many other DeBakey graduates, you are on the pathway to greatness that will make yourselves, your family, and the DeBakey family proud, not only of what you have accomplished so far, but of what you will do for mankind in the future. Amongst your ranks are the next generation of doctors, medical researchers, engineers, and business leaders who will transform our global society, this planet, and perhaps the universe. As you think about the journey ahead of you, know that you have the best support team and staff of teachers and everyone needed to make your dreams a reality. For we, the DeBakey family, care about each and every one of you very much. I remember when not too long ago, I entered into high school. I was excited, like you, I'm sure. But I was a little scared. I was excited because I would finally be able to play on the varsity soccer team, which was very important. But I was very scared about the academic side of the house because I knew my courses would be so much more difficult than I was used to. But you must know something. Know that you have been well prepared and that you will apply yourselves to master the rigorous high school subjects. You have all the tools that you need. Trust your teachers, trust your family and classmates to be there for you, and most of all, trust in yourselves, as I know you are ready to achieve the many great things that lie ahead of you. I learned a long time ago I learned long ago not to stand here too long because what separates me from the end of the ceremony is the wonderful dinner over there in the canteen. So my comments will be short. But I do want to leave you with one thought from Dr. DeBakey. Dr. DeBakey said that as long as God has given you a good mind and a good heart, you should use it. You have your health, you have great minds, use them and make this world better for your life's journey and for those that come after us. May Allah be with you and peace upon you. You now enter the next phase of life, long journey of learning and skill development that will allow you to become our future global leaders. Welcome to high school.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinion drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Steve Jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, may I call on stage with great honor our next speakers who are representing their grade, and indeed all of them had shown the courage to follow their hearts, to aim high and indeed reach the sky. So please welcome Batul Arabi, Rama Naim, Mustafa Sheikha, and Muhammad Al Saleh.
Good afternoon, staff, teachers, family, and most importantly, my fellow graduating class. My name is Batul Arabi, and it's a great honor to have the opportunity to speak at our graduation. Today is a very special day. It's special for us graduates, for our proud parents and grandparents, and for our very relieved teachers. This is a major step in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also one of pride. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our hard work did not go to waste. We are graduating today not because we scooted our way past every year, but because we put in so much hard work and effort to get to where we are today. I'd first like to begin by appreciating our parents for all the time and effort they put into making us who we are today. We wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for them. I would also like to appreciate every student graduating today, not only for being a great friend, but also for being a part of my family. And finally, many thanks to my teachers for their dedication and time throughout this year. 3 years ago, we walked through the doors of DeBakey, and we've made so many memories through the course of middle school. Each one of us had a vision of what the next 3 years of middle school would be like. But now we have to set the vision for the next phase of our life, high school. And to my fellow classmates, don't forget to always think positively, work hard, stay strong, worry less, and be happy. I wish you all the best of luck for the upcoming years, and I hope high school treats you well. Thank you.
Our most esteemed administrators, teachers, and beloved friends, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great privilege for me to be standing here in front of you on behalf of this cohort to express happiness that we feel in our hearts today. They say, people only remember the first and forget the rest, but I believe these 2 years have been a journey and will take many memories with us. I feel very special to graduate from middle school as a middle school student council president. My classmates, let me remind you that it took us all 3 years to finally get this certificate we have been working so hard for. Who would have thought that our nervous 13 or 14-year-old selves would survive a roller coaster of middle school and would be here listening to this speech? We have a long way in our journey indeed, and I hope we continue this journey with success and happiness.
Well, we've definitely done it. As we sit here today, our middle school careers are coming to a close right before our very eyes. The next chapter of our lives lies ahead of us. And looking back on our past 3 years, I feel confident in saying that we are prepared in facing whatever obstacles we may encounter during our pursuit through high school. Middle school was no doubt a tough journey. In 6th grade, it was a step into a new territory, a run forward when we had just mastered walking. 7th grade was the year of discovery. It was all more familiar, but with new opportunities opening up to us. We gained experiences that we would have never been aware of. Our 8th grade year began with the subtle realization that we were now the upperclassmen, the leaders of middle school, and concluded with the development of new goals and ambitions for our first year of high school. All throughout middle school, we took chances and experienced changes. Chances personally of setting higher goals and standards in life, chances academically with grade, and chances socially of branching out and creating a new friendship. We've all experienced first serious fight with close friends, experienced new atmospheres, and we've all experienced true achievements. But one thing is still certain. We'd not be where we are today without help and support along the way. We would like to express our gratitude towards our lovely parents and teachers who were always there for us. Thank you in helping us pursue our dreams and goals and make it possible to progress forward with poise and solidity. Thank you.
Someone once said, we may live in an age of instant messaging, instant gratification, and Instagram, but there is no way to short-circuit the path to success. We're all here today to recognize one thing, our success of completing our 8th grade year and moving on to our 9th grade year. We still have such a long journey ahead of us, but we realize that we've already learned so much in such a short period of time. Although the year might have been long, we all shared inside jokes together, and in the end, the small things mattered more than anything else. Even with so much diversity in personalities, we could all connect as one. Although some people didn't get along with one another, we resolved the conflicts as best as possible, and the overall year turns out pretty great. We had many obstacles, but we got over them. I'd like to thank all of our teachers for a wonderful school year and wish everyone a great high school experience. And one last thank you to our teachers that educated us.
Our parents that were always with us every step we took.
The ministers that helped us and supported us.
And finally, the students who motivated us to try our best throughout this year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, students. May I now invite on stage Dr. Virginia Paris and Dr. Abdul Nasir Tamimi. Please come on stage. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Family, friends, and colleagues, let us now celebrate and pay tribute to the hard work and effort of our graduates of 2019. Thank you. So starting from the first student, Hassam Makhul, please come on stage. The student will stand on that side. Jude Al-Sheikh. Mustafa Sharam. Jude. Rama Nahin. Masoon Ahmed. Jelina Azeni. Batul Arabi. Leen Daoud. Razan Sakur. Al-Warid Al-Kharusi. Muhammad Al-Saleh. Haya Al-Jafi. Muhammad Al-Karadawi. Zain Farhood. Yusuf Gawaya, Muhammad Tamim, Suhaila Al-Masri, our future DeBakey student is excited, so excuse him please. Umar Al-Hato, Reem Al-Amin, Umran Al-Khayami, Nadine Qasim, Asma Johar, Masa Daka, Muhammad Mahmood, Mark Anthony, Abdurrahman Al-Jawadi, Hashim Al-Yusuf, Al-Hussein Abdul Mawdi, Umar Abdul Qadir, Abdurrahman Al-Idrisi, Abdullah Mustafa, Mustafa there as well, straight. Ahmed, Mustafa Shekhar, Yusuf Lara, Ibrahim Noor, Ahmed Abdul Sadud, Abdul Rahman Bohmed, and last but not the least, Abdul Rahman Al-Amir. Graduates, please rise, stand up. It is now my pleasure to present the graduating class of 2019. You are now officially members of the upper school and eligible to enter as freshmen in high school. You may move your tassels from right side to the left side, please. Ladies and gentlemen, huge round of applause for all these graduates. Thank you, Dr. Faris and Dr. Kalasim. Please join students for a group photo. Would the members of the board please join us as well? Congratulations to our graduates of 2019. Please, students, move to the stage. On behalf of the DeBakey family, I would like to say that we are all proud of you. Be compassionate, be concerned for your fellow man. Do everything you can to help people. Dr. Michael E. DeBakey. Beautiful words that have a very deep and powerful meaning coming from a pioneer of his century. Talking about one major core value that we truly cherish at DeBakey High School, compassion. I would like now to stay there, please. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the senior leadership team and many regards to DeBakey teachers and staff for all their continued support and to DeBakey student volunteers as well. And now a group photo with the graduation cake. You may throw the caps. Congratulations. Wait, together.
And celebration when I tell everyone that you're in love with me. Congratulations and jubilation. I want the world to know who would believe that to be happy and contented. I'm